Вечер ночи, ребят. С вами Хаус, да, и мы продолжаем Outer Worlds. Да, вечное ХП использую. Ну, да, вечно ХП использую. Я хуй знает, чем мы в прошлый раз занимались, ребят. Подпишитесь, пожалуйста. Сделайте доброе дело. И дизлайк поставьте. Хоть что-нибудь. Так, вообще далеко-то идти. Хоть и не играл сколько, 2 недели получается. Честно, настолько забывает, серьезно. Такая игра настолько невнятная. Я даже не знаю, что было. Ну, этих дел взяли. Хотите, я вам целого Гарри Поттера скажу, которого я играл, в принципе, даже смог через 20 вспомнить. И стример на Твиче, кстати, ребят, подписывайтесь. 2 года назад. Может, 1,5. Ой. Ну, я вспомнил. Я вам расскажу, что было, ребят. А то, что здесь было 2 недели... Что здесь было 2 недели назад, я вам нихуя не скажу. С тобой.
Do you hear that? It's the... Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
Does it matter? Job's done.
Is that so?
А тогда заваривайте чаек, кофе, что вы там в принципе пьете, хотите даже
I
колу
suppose not.
заваривайте.
Curiosity was always my besetting sin. And we both know I'll find out, eventually. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments. You make it... Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant, right. Yes, I braved the wilderness, so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
Понятно.
Terrific.
Ничего.
Have some information. I suppose all that's left to do is cycle the antenna's receiver so I can input the needed adjustments. Then I'll be in the board service. No further action required. But we've already been over that.
Понятно.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Должны представлять, насколько 10 уровней, нет уровня. Очень интересная, ребят, игра. Сразу пишите, стоит мне ее продолжать снимать. Хотя я вижу, не знаю,
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet
если
stars.
снимать сильно заранее,
But that is a
то я
beautiful
понимаю.
sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Devil's Peak Station is now fully affiliated with the board, primed and ready for any and all propaganda purposes. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain.
Captain! Big flaming thingy!
Здесь как цены даже завели. А я-то думал, беседка у нас настолько ничего стоит, настолько богата, точнее, извините. То еду,
Black holes! Did you
то
see that?
как-то на экономику.
Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I'd guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect saved me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
Так, что вообще происходит?
Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons.
Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Что-нибудь придумать
I
можно?
see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module.
Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony.
Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Что вообще происходит? Ну, по кораблю. Дальше-то что? А. Пошли сюда. Что там 500 метров, что здесь 500 метров. Ляпота какая. 500 метров привлекательного дизайн, да, прикольный. Это напоминает Моровин 2002 года. Или какого там. А так, ребята, это не интересная игра 2019 года. Есть что-нибудь? Нет. Это реально максимум подняк. Правильно, он беседку делает.
And we're alive.
Например, аптечка, которой я вечно пользуюсь почему-то. Серьезная игра, по-моему, на утрах когда запущена. Вдалеке вот вечный пересвет, ребята. Я серьезно говорю. Киберпанк вышел. Да, да, такой серьезный. Он фотографировал очень серьезно. Здесь плохо.
That was a hunt.
Не столько здесь могу
Captain, you sure know how to set a woman's heart to beating, that's for sure.
Подумали вот это вот, грибы. Ну ладно, это как бы на Равинге было. А, мы уже дошли.
go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
Yep. We'll be keeping watch here.
Да, ребят, если что, я играл на стриме в Дюну, который выкинул. Вышел в июне. Да, ребят, если что, подписывайтесь. Но нам... Что интересно, серьезно. Вы даже не представляете, насколько. Тут даже помог. Да, я, наверное, не персон говорить, от игры это беседки. Вот это и обсидиан, и сама беседа сделала. А чё? Так, и что? Куда? Да, этому дадим. Нафига мы сюда?
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module? At last. Now we must secure the Stellar Bay landing pad. We will fortify the city against the board's assault.
I can't see how killing a bunch of folks minding their own business is gonna save Monarch. It doesn't seem right.
And you, Captain. Are you prepared?
Да, договорили.
No. Our hearts have long since closed to one another. He is blinded by his love for bureaucracy.
Это типа система выбора, да?
This is it. Let us save this planet once and for all. Meet our forces in the ruins south of the city. Come prepared. Sanjar is sure to go down swinging.
Это типа отыгрыш или какой-то важный выбор, который скажется на системе. Точнее, на выходе из игры, да? Так, и чё?
That's the last of them! I'm reloading! Here they come!
Даже не видно. Так, а чё?
Here they come. And that's how it's done, Captain. See me now.
Кстати, а нафига так сделано, типа, защитите? Да, я буду очень вообще ничего не. Господи. Да. Разбили. Да, молодец, молодец, хороший бой. Так, где еще хпшка? Надо восстанавливать после того, как я по дурости все продал. Причем абсолютно все продал. Аптечка есть. Здесь аптечки нет. Да, сверху, кстати, будет называться аккумулятор сбора аптечек. Хотя дробаш тема реально дорого. Желтый бочек. Слушайте, мы сторону уже убрали. И патроны в упор из дробовика, ребят, вы чё? Так, и чё? А. Выбирать кофе. Ребят, кофе это тема. Разговор. Такая вообще классная тема. Ну, и что скажешь?
I
Очистил.
thought this would be easier. Sanjar's death is surprisingly heavy on my conscience after all this time. But I mustn't let that distract me from our victory. We can now take our truth to the stars, Captain, and I have you to thank for that. Your motivations are your own. What matters more is the path you walk, the actions you take.
Итак,
And save it we shall. For the moment, we will recuperate, collect ourselves and our resources. Know if ever you find yourself in need of a favor, you may call upon your friends in Stellar Bay.
ребят, честно, пишите в комментариях, стоит мне проходить игру. А вот только сервить нам, ну, ладно, я комментарии вижу намного позже, чем... Потому что, в принципе, вы видите, минимум 3-4 сервера. После того, как вы это напишите. Ну, ребят, вы все равно пишите, я прочитаю. Я читаю, в принципе, все комментарии. Так, и что? Нафига мы себе? О, кстати. Давайте подойдем. Все, что есть. Деталь для оружия. Так, где ход? Где ход?
You ever think about what goes on in a marauder, Ted?
No.
И полив. Ну, окей. Девчонки. Телепортируют. А, мне типа на корабль даже. Ну, давайте.
Why was I built to feel ennui?
Здорово. Так, и что? Прикольно, конечно, телепорт, ребята.
We are now in orbit above
Вот,
Byzantium, Captain.
это, ну, Звездных войн, Павший орден. Реально. И то вот голограмма вот этого, ну, сказать, телепортации сделано намного реально круче. Ну так, к слову. Да, я буду ходить в игру. Так, хп. Так, а тут хп есть? Погнали, девчонки, правильно здесь? Четвертое оружие. А ты вообще кто?
I've just finished reading a report of your work on Monarch.
А,
The broadcasts have been silenced at last. I almost regret the passing of Mr. Nandi. He would have made a fine bureaucrat if he hadn't sacrificed his loyalties. And you brokered an alliance with the broker himself. Hiram Blythe is a valuable asset. Well done. Your work is exemplary. You've earned a place in the chairman's inner circle. Congratulations are
всего
in
25
order.
тысяч битов. Очень много.
Now we introduce you to the chairman's plan.
А вот
Turn your eyes to the screen.
72 очков, ну, как бы да.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, folled by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
Is that why we were suffering plague in Edgewater? Malnutrition? All those folks sick and dying, and you knew why the whole time?
Yes, Miss Holcomb, we knew why. We've known for some time that Edgewater was dying. The colony itself is dying. The suffering you experienced in Edgewater, the disease, the starvation, will soon spread across Halcyon unless we act.
Guess Monarch folk ain't the only ones fucked around here. That ain't exactly an uplifting thought.
I know your face. Stellar Bay's most infamous hunter. How curious that you've thrown your lot in with the captain. Monarch may harbor delusions of independence, but make no mistake. You are a part of our colony. If we fall, Monarch falls with us. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it. We need to talk about Emerald Vale. Thanks to your meddling, Edgewater is without power. Operations have ground to a halt. You've left us with a useless town draining our resources. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out. No survivors.
I will hunt beasts until I'm out of ammunition, and then I'll fight a good long while after. But I am not about to mow down a crowd of innocent people.
Then I suggest you find your courage. Or pretend you're hunting beasts.
You're a monster.
Someone has to be. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain. I need a decision from you.
I won't. You're better than this, Captain. You have to be. Don't make me choose between you and Edgewater, Captain. Between you and my people. Please.
I'm glad you can keep control over your associates. Edgewater is beyond saving. We're going to have to erase the town, but we're going to do it systematically. You were in the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. Do you remember what you discovered there? You've been paying attention. You're absolutely right. In fact, Spacer's Choice manufactured the incident for an insurance claim. They outfitted their mechanicals with a termination protocol, which is exactly what we need. The insurance claim has been locked in committee for years, but the individual responsible for the accident was promoted for lateral thinking. I'm arranging for a delivery of mechanicals to Edgewater. These mechanicals have been equipped with the same termination protocol, which must be activated from a terminal in the plant. Once the mechanicals are finished cleaning out Edgewater, I'll need you to go in and clean out the mechanicals. Understand?
Yes.
One last thing. Spacer's Choice sent a team of soldiers to investigate your little misadventure in the geothermal plant. Tread lightly. Report back to me when the job's done.
Вот, серьезно, давайте посмотрим. Основные.
Special though, isn't she?
Ada, what is it? She? It? I'm a bit fuzzy on the details.
Монах.
Used to be, I thought.
Так, по дневнику. У меня 2 квеста всего пока.
She was a simulated intelligence. You know, a long series of commands telling.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship. We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Также. Так, а что-то... Да, я уже, ребят, жаловался, что такие мега длинные загрузки. Серьезно. Они... И враги рядом.
Here they come! Go! Don't mess with us!
А с чего вдруг они напали? Вот реально, с чего вдруг они напали? Так, где-то здесь будет проход. Или с другой стороны.
Watch out!
Не помню, первая что была. Не разработал.
That's the last of them!
Мне даже наушники прятать, что упал. Насколько это было неожиданно, то что они даже слоумо здесь сделали. Вау, ребят. Прям для них это целое достижение, наверное. Это же анимацию надо сделать. Замедлить ее.
Describe the nature of the accident. Let's say...
This might be...
Даже мне интересно, что подбирать. Что-нибудь. А здесь можно. Здесь аптечку дают. Почему, кстати, на бегу здесь еще нельзя перезаряжаться?
Incoming!
That's it.
Какой был? Ладно, давайте разбираться. Какой бой остался? Какой? Кто? А зачем мне напомнить, если они не будут летать?
There's the cap.
Bouncing off!
Девчонки, может, его Да, не умеет нормально игры делать. Я буду жаловаться. Сначала игры делать надо. Честно, я уже должен хоть второй часть скажу. Просто из-за того, что такая часть... Вот это вот. А вот девчонки. Да, ребята, теперь на выход. Как интересно. Держите меня, ребята, в курсе, насколько это интересно. Пройти, пострелять и уйти, нажав одну кнопку. Так, что, на корабль, что ли? Ну, видимо, как бы да.
Incoming!
Подала. Ребят, прийти, пострелять, серьезно прийти.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest. We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain. Captain Hawthorne never worked to support the board before. At least...
Да,
It's
я
not official.
тоже. О, кстати, ППшку надо купить.
I've just been informed that the problem of Edgewater has been permanently resolved.
Дело сделано.
You should be proud of yourself, Captain. You're on the verge of making history. There's just one last job I need you to do for me. I've made arrangements for you to journey to the Hope. You will board your former colony ship, reactivate its navigation systems, and skip the colony ship into orbit around Tartarus. Once the Hope is in position, we will have everything we need to begin healing the colony. I have the highest faith in your abilities, Captain. You and I are going to save Halcyon together.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Я не помню, выбрал. А, да, тоже. Они самые имбовые. Я правда не помню, зачем нам сюда в принципе надо было. Там, короче, был просто радиомолчание называется на монархе.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium, and stealing those chemicals. Exciting. Yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Опять на монах. Нет.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Да, я от Финиса.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Давай.
Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Давай.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out. Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
House of Inebriation? Count me the hell in.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking. Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Так, кто следующий? С кем еще? Кстати, починить. Вот есть нормально. Ехал. Делал.
Why can't something...
Anti-geospatial masking. Hey, you. Yeah, you.
Да иди нафиг.
Want to be famous?
Не до тебя.
Is that supposed to be a model of the system? It's not super accurate.
Ugh. Decadence ain't gonna save you when beasts chew through the walls.
Здорово.
Hey, stand back. You. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means
Да что
you
такое
gotta
пьяный?
keep 5 feet back at all times. Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
Тогда
He's basic. Yep. I've nearly made it to the top, my friend.
и сейчас ее
Two
потеряешь.
promotions away
Ну,
from
так, к слову.
on-the-job bathroom breaks. Oh, he's medium height with like medium colored hair and like a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters. Oh, you definitely recognize him if you saw him. He's very important. That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Sure have, 'cause today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal? Here's to me. Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Да. Ладно, пошлите дальше. Класс.
I've always loved that sculpture.
You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look.
Ага.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it. Your walk. Your posture, the cut of your clothes. You carry yourself with the bearing of a noble, but you dress like a barbarian. How deliciously outre. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs. Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me? Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me. Trust me, darling, I've been at this business a lot longer than you. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers, none of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job. I expect you'll cut an exquisite figure. What else do you need to know? I don't know. I've never seen a marauder. Not in person, anyway. There are always Aetherwade programs, but I want something authentic. Byzantium is long overdue for a change of wardrobe, my dear. Something barbaric, yet elegant.
Я посмотрю.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
Вот, торговать. Купить шмотки. Так, вот.
I love Byzantium. What else are you?
Да, да. Быстрее, быстрее. О.
Making it look easy.
What?
Incoming!
We're not getting through.
Так, делаю. Я в Византии. Что?
This property is off limit. This ultimate. That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't. Sure you are. And what is it you're delivering today? Typical. Why don't you come back when you're...
Изи, ребят, очень даже изи.
Great work.
Да, ребят, очень такой.
You're distracted. That's dangerous, Parvati. Spit it out.
Hey. Oh.
Ну давайте дубль плюс 100-500. О, кстати, какой-то
How
минус.
did you get in here? You! You just slaughtered those guards, and for what? To
Ну да.
speak with me? What could possibly be so urgent?
Посылка.
Oh my law. Captain, Captain, that's the minister! Mr.
Ну
Clark!
да, минус.
Oh,
И
wow.
что?
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more. Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself. Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR
Нет.
team.
Нет.
That means you're a dissident? A real live
А,
dissident?
серьезно?
But what are you doing here?
Думаю, что
And
в России,
how
что
did
ли?
you get in? Drugs, of course. What else?
Осуждаю такое, ребят.
Why did I
Осуждаю, не
get my hopes
поддерживаю.
up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then?
No.
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course, it's Rockwell again, who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
Так, давайте объясните. сначала,
Chairman
чем речь.
Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. But this proves it.
You've been all alone in this house? Would you like me to make you tea?
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
This colony's problems have always seemed to trickle down from the top. If we're set on fixing Halcyon, that's as good a place as any to start.
Exactly. And fix it we must. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Так, что?
Halcyon Holdings Corporation, the collective of companies that run the colony together. Allegedly in partnership with the Earth Directorate and appointed Minister of Earth. I assure you, I didn't ask to be locked up and made to perform like a trained animal. But I'm attempting to make the best of an opportunity. I only hope you can do the same. Now, we've got to get into the HHC. That's in the Acropolis District, along with the other major corporate and government facilities. But only board employees are allowed into the district. there's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons. They're rather dirty. There are also rumors of sprat infestations, faulty auto mechanicals, and other unsavory hazards, if that sort of thing bothers you. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
Yes, я пойду.
Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here. Good. Halcyon is in dire need of someone like you.
Ладно, ребят, на этом данная серия заканчивается. Лайки, подписки, дизлайки приветствуются. И пишите, стоит ли пойти дальше. Всем счастливо и всем ББ.